how to use BRAdmin to routinely update device settings and firmware. Requirements. Ideally, all devices need to be configured with the same admin password. For routine device configurations, a pre-configured settings file also needs to be uploaded into BRAdmin. This can either be in JSON or EDPK format. One of the easiest ways to make one is by using BRAdmin's backup function. To learn how to do this, a link to my other video is now on your screen. Let's get started. The first task is to create something called a master device settings profile. To do this, open BRAdmin, then click the settings button. From here, click the device master settings option. Then click the add button. Start by giving the profile a name. In this example, I only want my settings file to be routinely sent to laser devices. Next, type the device's shared admin password. If each of your devices has a unique admin password, you will need to create a unique device master settings profile for each of them. Select this box if you also want BRAdmin to check and deploy new firmware. Next, select your settings file. If you only want BRAdmin to routinely check and deploy firmware, this part is not needed. From the Schedule section, decide when you want BRAdmin to run the profile. I have chosen 8 PM because it is outside of regular office hours. When you are ready, click both OK buttons. Now that I have set up my device master settings profile, next I need to tell BRAdmin which brother devices to apply it to. There are many ways to do this. However, I recommend using something called a smart filter. In this example, you can see that BRAdmin is showing a mixture of brother laser and inkjet devices, as well as a single function scanner. I am now going to create a smart filter that only shows laser devices. To do this, click the new smart filter option. Then give it a name. Next, click the add button to tell the filter what to include. There are several ways to do this. However, in this example, I will create my filter based on device model names. Remember, I only want it to show laser devices. To do this, I could write the full name of each of them into here. However, since I have several different models, I will use a wildcard instead. Now that I am ready, I will click both OK buttons to return to the central BRAdmin window. Here I can see that amongst my 47 brother devices, 28 are laser. With the smart filter created, it is now time to associate the devices inside of it with the device master settings profile that I created earlier. To do this, select the required smart filter. Then click the Select All option. With all the devices in the smart filter selected, click the Settings option under the heading Device Master Settings. Another window will open, displaying all the devices included in the smart filter. In this example, you can see a few older brother devices that do not support mass deployment through BRAdmin. Even though they are unsupported, I can still include them as part of the master settings profile, since it won't prevent all the other devices from being part of the process. From here, select the name of the device master settings profile. Then click the Apply button. You will automatically be returned to the central BRAdmin window. To check that the master settings profile is running, click the Tasks tab. Then select the Device Master Settings option. From here, I can tell that it is running. When I connect additional devices to my network, by default they won't be included within the master settings profile, used to routinely check and deploy firmware and settings, unless I manually add them. Thanks to a feature called Autoconfiguration, it is possible to automate this. To do this, click the Tasks tab from the central BRAdmin window. Then click the Autoconfiguration option. From here, click the new Autoconfiguration Task button. Start by giving the task a name. Since I only want my settings profile to affect laser devices, in other words, not inkjet or single function scanners, I will call it Laser Devices Auto Configuration. I will now select the At the Time of Discovery option. This will trigger this particular task each time BRAdmin finds a new device. Next, I need to tell BRAdmin which brother devices to apply this task to by clicking the Add button, where I am presented with several different options. I will click the Smart Filter option and select the smart filter I created earlier. From the central task window, I can now see that my smart filter has been selected. Next, I need to tell BRAdmin how often it should search for new devices. By default, it only performs this search when I manually tell it to, or each time it is opened. To automate this, I need to click the Device Discovery Settings button. Then click the Discovery Schedule tab. From here, I need to click the Add button, and then configure a schedule. I am going to configure BRAdmin to search for new devices every day at 7 PM. I am selecting 7 PM because it is outside of regular office hours and will happen 60 minutes before the master settings profile is due to run, giving it plenty of time. I will now click the OK button and confirm my selection. I could, if I wanted to, increase the frequency in which BRAdmin searches for new devices by adding more schedules. In this example, 1 day is enough. To continue, I need to click the OK button. Lastly, I need to tell BRAdmin what actions this auto configuration task needs to perform. I will do this by clicking the Set Automation Flow button. Don't forget that newly unboxed brother devices each have a unique admin password. In order to include them in your routing master settings profile, you will need to reassign them with a common password used by your existing fleet. To do this, select the Set a Password for Unconfigured Devices option. Then type the common password into these two boxes. Next, it is time to select the Device Master Settings profile I created earlier from the Apply Profiles tab. From here, I will select the Apply Profiles option. Then click the Add button. From the drop-down list, I need to click the Device Master Settings option, where I can select the Device Master Settings profile I created earlier. I will then click both OK buttons to confirm my selections. Finally, I need to click the Create button to finish. To check that this task is running, click the Auto-Configuration option from the Tasks section of BRAdmin. And take a look at the current task window. Here I can see that the Auto-Configuration task I just created is active. Thank you.